Hello, today I will be sharing my moveset for Incineroar. The idea of this moveset is to boost your attack and defense with bulk up, and then plow through your opponents with power trip. The item in this set is Leftovers, which restores 1/16 of your health at the end of every turn. The nature is Careful, which increases your special defense but lowers your special attack. And the ability is Intimidate. Intimidate has always been a pretty good ability, and it lowers the attack of your opponent by 1 stage, which indirectly gives you a boost to your defense. For the EVs of this set, it has 172 in HP, 86 in attack, and 252 in special defense. The reason for the specific EVs in HP is so that you could have a health stat that's divisible by 16, which allows you to get the most recovery out of your leftovers. The maximum special defense investment is to be able to take as little damage as possible on the special side, because we're going to be boosting our physical defense. Lastly, the remaining EVs were dumped into attack so that we could do as much damage as possible. For the moves, we have Power Trip, a base 20 dark type move. It gets a stat type bonus. And although it might not seem that powerful, it increases in power by 20 with every positive stat boost. So after one bulk up, it goes from base 20 to base 60. After 2 bulk ups, you're at base 100. 3, base 140. Keep in mind there's the stab as well as the fact that your attack stat itself is getting boosted, so it could pile up a lot of damage pretty quickly. Next, we have Fire Punch. It's a reliable 75 base fire type move. You got stab with that one. The reason I chose Fire Punch over Flare Blitz is because it doesn't have the recoil damage. Although depending on the needs of your team, you could always swap it out with Thunder Punch if water types are a problem. Next, we have Drain Punch. It's a 75 base fighting type move, and it restores half the damage that it inflicted. So it's a nice way to be able to heal. Plus fighting has pretty good coverage, so you could get a super effective hit to recover that much more health. Lastly, we have Bulk Up, which increases your physical attack and your physical defense. This is useful because you'll be doing more damage while taking less damage, and also because the power of Power Trip will increase by a lot the more you use it. This set wasn't really designed for Dynamax because it's built around the move Power Trip. However, if you do Dynamax, Power Trip becomes Max Darkness, which lowers your opponent's special defense. It doesn't really help out much for Incineroar. Fire Punch becomes Max Flare, which sets up Sunlight. Drain Punch becomes Max Knuckle, which increases your attack by 1 stage. And Bulk Up becomes Max Guard, which gives you the opportunity to stall out your opponent's Dynamax turns. Anyways, that was my Incineroar moveset. I hope that this moveset works for you. Have a nice day, and thanks for watching.